Oh, let's go, baby. What? What, baby? What? Let's go. Let's go. Get him out of here. I told him. I told him. I told him, bro. I told him in the group chat, in the in-game chat, bro. In the in-game chat. Whoa! What? What, boy? Huh? Hey, 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 hey. Yes. Yep. You saw that? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what, boy? What? That was pick a adjective. Them boys was resilient. I was in the in-game chat, dog. I was in the in-game chat, and I told the cats, I said, listen, man, we good. As long as we stay within 10 to 12 points, we straight. I knew what was going to happen, bro. I knew they was going to come out. I knew they was going to come out with all that emotion. I knew it. I knew it. I called it. I told everybody, calm down, bro. Calm down. It's a long game. You knew they was going to come out with emotion. We took that, and that's what I was telling everybody in all the in-game chats. We took their best shot in the first quarter, bro. We took their best shot in the first quarter. And that's, listen, family, and that's what I'll be saying. When teams we play, when they ice cold, when we were just playing, what was the last game we just won? Who did we just beat? I can't remember. But Charlotte. And that's the point I was making when I tell people this. When I was telling everybody, we should have been up 20 points. We should have been up 20. And that's why. That's why. Because you got to put teams away. So when they go on that run, when they come out with all that emotion, all the Jared Allen, he's back. You knew we took their bet. Lloyd Markin ain't never shot like that. He never shot like that. So I'm already thinking, bro, just let him play. Let him play. The crowd get hyped. Let him get hyped. Because and what happened? And what happened? That's all I kept telling everybody. Long as we 10 to 12, we good. We good, 10 to 12. We good. And what happened? I was in all the in-game chats telling them that, man. Relax. We good. It's a long game. It's a long game. But I'm going to tell you right now, bro, the MVP of the game for me is Delon Wright, bro. Delon Wright came into that game, bro, and, bro, Darius Garland couldn't do nothing on Delon Wright. Nothing. Listen, in the first quarter, if y'all watching the first quarter, when Lloyd Markin, when they was getting them threes all wide open, it was due to Darius Garland penetrating, right? He was penetrating, which made the defense collapse. But guess what? Well, you know why they do that is because we not good. We not good man defender. They went straight after Trey Young, bro. They was going after Trey. And then guess what? Here come Delon Wright. I'm going to start calling him shut down. Shut down Delon, bro. Darius Garland couldn't get nothing. Nothing. He couldn't get nothing on Delon Wright, bro. And I don't know why Nate didn't leave Wright in the game. Like, I was so mad when he put Huerter in the game. Huerter was a liability on the defensive side. But guess what, guys? That happens. It happens. Listen, people gonna be.
Huerter got that still.
Well, before that, he was getting his ass cooked the whole night. That's what he was doing, getting cooked by Garland. But my point is this. Huerter back into the game, personally, right? Because Delon Wright was doing what he had to do. And I was so mad that he took him out the game. Talk to me, analyst. I'm hyped right now, baby. When I'm hyped, I could talk a long time, dog. I could talk. That's why I'm like, let me go and stop now. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on the game? What a win, baby.
Yeah, man. Listen, it was hard for me to be yelling at the TV with these retainers in my mouth. Man, listen, throughout the game, the reason to me was exactly what you said. Delon Wright, and Ice Trey, and Ice Trey. I mean, those two, in my opinion, took over the game. I'm looking at DeLon. I'm looking at the way he came in, and here's why it was so good, because you didn't lose too much defense with Trey on the floor. You had DeLon Wright shutting guys down, and even Trey was, he was getting active. So one of the things with me, I was like, man, because at one point I thought we were gonna lose, because I noticed we were giving up paint and three. I was like, if we don't start giving this up, we're gonna lose the game. But I put it in the group chat. I was like, you know what? With Clint out for the rest of the game, I said we might as well go ahead and ignore the paint and go ahead and start defending the perimeter. If we don't, we're gonna lose the game, because then we're gonna give up threes, and we're already too small.
But see, they was only getting the threes off of the penetration, because Kevin Huerter couldn't guard Garland. That's why you saw the change when Delon Wright came in. So when Delon Wright come in the game and he takes care and he put the clamps on Garland, right? He put the clamps on Garland. There was nothing else they could do, because let's be real, bro. They don't really have no playmakers. They don't have no playmakers on that team besides Garland. And I'm going to tip my cap to LeVert, who was holding it down for a hot second. But, bro, let me tell you like this, man. Delon Wright showed his whole value tonight, bro. Tonight. He showed his value tonight, my guy. And, bro, let me tell you something. It was a sight, bro, because we've been missing that. And you know what, bro? Hey, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right now. He probably need to put Delon Wright in the starting lineup, to be honest. I like that. I like that lockup. He probably need to put him in there. That way we got two defenders. We got two defenders who could defend. You feel me? Man, listen, bro. Listen. I felt the momentum shift, bro. Even with Clint getting hurt, I was like, we going to win this game, bro. We winning the game tonight. I felt it. Because let me tell you something. These dudes, the Cavs, in the second half of the season, they've been a garbage team, right? They've been a garbage team the whole second half. And they can try to put it on Jared Allen all they want. But, bro, like I say for us, Cleveland, I knew they was going to trick off the game, bro. I knew they was going to trick it off. Because once we was within 10 at halftime, I was like, oh, we good. We good. We took their best shot. And all they could have was a 10-point lead. Talk to me, OG Chauncey. What's good, my guy?
Big win, man. Good, hey, a way to go down and grab your nuts, man. I felt the same way you did. I felt even when Clinton went down, I felt like it was slowly slipping away from Cleveland. And hey, his name is Ice Trey. His name is Ice Trey. Hey, I have given him his name back. Hey, everybody in New Pack City, I have given him his name back. His name is Ice Trey. He's no longer Lil Ray. His name is Ice Trey.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, because I'm hyped right now, man. My bad, Chauncey. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped.
You good?
Listen, man. Listen. I was sitting here, man, watching. I'm sitting here in the third quarter, and I felt Trey cooking, man. And I was like, yo, superstar doing superstar things, bro.
Yep.
He was doing superstar, and you know what? He didn't force nothing. Even a long three he took, I mean, shit, they gave it to him. I'm like, I ain't mad at him for taking it because he wide open. You know what I'm saying? But, bruh, woo,
man.
I want to see how many of these pundits gonna get Delon Wright his credit. He locked up Garland, bro.
You know what?
And then you know what? And my bad. Let me say this real quick, Chauncey, and I'll let you go.
Yeah.
It took Delon Wright out of the game. You saw Garland, he was going right after Kevin Huerter. He was attacking him. And I'm like, bro, put him back in the game. But luckily, it benefited us at the end. Kevin with the steal that just pretty much shut down the game. What were you about to say, OG?
Well, you have to, if you leave it up to some of the pundits, Delon Wright wouldn't be on this team now. Go figure. Y'all still want to trade Delon back there in New Pack City? By the way, shout out to New Pack City. Y'all still want to trade Delon? Are we still complaining about him not scoring 10 points a game?
Hey, that motherfucker played lockdown defense, bro. Locked his ass up,
the man literally,
bro.
He literally caused 2 shot clock violations.
Bruh. I ain't seen lockdown defense like that on the Atlanta Hawks since I don't know when, bruh.
Mookie Blaylock.
And how long ago was that? 98, 99?
Damn near 30 years. Shit,
Bruh,
25.
He locked guard, bro, and I bet you they not even gonna mention it, but he locked his ass up. Bro.
No, they talked about it. They talked about it.
Did? Well, yeah, I know they did. I know they did on the actual game. I was talking about the sports shows and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Matter of fact, they talking to Tim Legler now, hating ass.
Bruh, I'm so freaking happy, man. I'm trying not to curse, man. I'm so freaking happy, bro. I was just like, y'all know how I get, man. Y'all know how I get with this team, man. You know, I was willing to, but you know what? I was willing to accept it. You know, I was like, you know what? If we lose, we lose. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to accept the loss before the game started. But, and when they jumped on us early, man, they jumped on us. And I was like, bro, we taking their best shot.
Yep.
We took their best shot. And we was down, what, less than 10. Wait, after the first quarter, we was down 11, I think. I think it was 11 after the first quarter. And I was like, just keep it within 10 to 12 points, guys. Keep it within 10 to 12. I'll be telling people, it's a long game, bro. It's a long game. You got time. If you're going to let a team go on the run, bro, you let them blast you early, okay? Yep. Let them blast you early. Because you knew they came out, they played strictly off of emotion. You know, they had the crowd, yay, and all that jazz. So, you know, when you're watching it as the opposing team, you know, you're like, wow, the crowd is in it, woo, 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 woo. But I was like, bro, nah. Talk to me, analyst. My bad. I'm over here rambling, man. Go ahead. Talk to me. And then we're going to get into the player rate. Delon get a goddamn 25 tonight. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Listen, tonight, and here's what I was saying earlier. I thought, and I really did take into consideration what you were saying. Hold up. I had to take that. Hold up.
Oh, he got to take his retainers out. Talk to me. I'll come back when analysts come back. Talk to me, DJ. What's your thoughts on the game tonight, my guy? Can't hear you, man. Can't hear you.
He got that cricket internet, Demond.
What's up with it, man?
Oh, there you go. We can hear you now. What's good, homie?
Man, what it is, man? One of the best wins of the season. That's all I got to say, man. We overcame so much, man. I thought it was over when Clint went out the game. But guess what? We found a way to win. And that's what it's all about. Playoff basketball, man. Finding a way to win. And shoot, one thing people don't realize is that, man, Trey Young, I mean, he lives for the moment. You know, when all else fails, man, that's the only thing we can depend on, Trey Young, man. And shoot, I'm just glad we got him. Shoot, glad he on the team. And shoot, just happy for Atlanta, man. Because, I mean, we in the playoffs, man, we haven't had a good history going up there to Cleveland, playing Cleveland, man, over past decade. So I mean, putting them out feels good, man.
Hell, I think we was 0-12 against Cleveland. Oh, the last 12 times we played them in the playoffs, I think we like 0-12. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, we was 0-12. We was 0-12 against LeBron.
Hey, I mean, yeah, I mean, but hey,
you right though. I'm just cracking jokes, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, what you do? You got to slowly get monkeys off your back. You got to get monkeys off your back. You know, we've always been a city of chokes and falling short. You know, over the last couple of years, not just with the Hawks, with other teams, we slowly seeing it pick up. We're slowly seeing us play like they played like a veteran team in the second half. They played like a veteran team in the second half, and they did what they supposed to. After that first quarter, as like you said, as we got blitzed in the first quarter, we went and handled business after that. We took our time. We walked them down. We slow walked them. See, you know, Cleveland, I always tell a joke. You know, you can run the F1 or you can crawl the F them all. Cleveland chose to run, we chose to crawl, and we got the game.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Go ahead, DJ.
And Chauncey, just real quick, man. Chauncey, man, just like you said, man. When they started hitting all the threes, it felt like that series where that 60-win team went up against them. They were hitting Cleveland hitting all them threes, man. It felt just like that during the first half. But we found a way to come through.
Different talent level though. They just different talent level. See, I kept telling my partner, I'm like, cause my partner, he called me, he was stressing. I said, bro, they ain't got the horses we got. They don't have the horses we got. I said, if we don't win, it just ain't meant for us to win. I said, but when we were down 13-14, I said, they don't have the horses we got. All we got to do is don't get frustrated. Don't let the pressure get to us. Leave the refs alone. Hey, the refs gonna be the refs. Just keep slowly playing. Keep slowly playing. And see, I was saying Hawks by 10. I was saying Hawks by 10, and they was on the way to to winning by 10. But then, hey, Darius Garland, the young fella got a nice future because he didn't quit. He didn't quit.
Yeah, he was hooping, man.
Yeah.
And bro, I was saying it all game, man. I was like, hey, wait till let's settle into the game.
DT, I'm gonna watch y'all from afar. Hey, big win. Hey, y'all keep it going, young analysts. DJ, y'all keep it going, bro.
All right, my guy. Salute my guy, OG Chauncey. Let's get Trey up in here. We're gonna get JR up in here real quick, Yo. And what I was saying was this, man. I was in every in-game chat, bro, and I was like, bro, we good. Don't even trip. We good. You just chip away. You chip away. That's why when you jump on teams, you got to take advantage because shit like this will happen. You trick off the lead. And that's what I was screaming about in the Charlotte game when we jumped on them and we was only up like 10. I'm like, I think we was up like 6 at half. I was like, we should be up 15, 20 points because this is the type of shit that happened. Guess what them Cavs fans saying? Bro, we should have been up 20 points at halftime. We let them hang around. And that's all we got to do. Hang around. Mm-hmm. Hang around. Because guess what? It's not like they got some superstars over there. Now, if they had a superstar, man, I would have been a little concerned. Because, a superstar can superstars can cook,
Trey Young,
the whole game. If, sometimes a superstar can go the whole game cooking, right? So, but I knew we had the firepower. I was like, bro, Lloyd Markin ain't finna continue this shit the whole game, right? Yeah. But tip your cap. You got to tip your cap. I'm going to give Nate credit putting Delon Wright in the game.
And keeping them in now.
That's what got us back into the game. Because it took, bro, they was only getting them threes because of the penetration from Garland because Kevin Huerter couldn't stay in front of him.
Exactly.
That was the whole thing, which was collapsing the defense, right? But let me get y'all thoughts on the game, Trey and JR, and then we're gonna go to these player ratings. Talk to me, Trey. What's your thoughts on the game tonight, man?
Can y'all hear me? Man.
Yeah, we can hear you.
The only drawback I got from the game, man, to be honest with you, is the ball watching in the beginning of the game. I don't even think it was necessarily the driving. We were overhelping a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got to make, even though Garland is a decent scorer, you got to make him make those shots before you completely commit. You feel what I'm saying? And Clint Capela, man, I'm sad. I'm a little upset that it happened, but there's no way, if you know you pulled a man down and he's falling towards you, if you pull him towards you, natural reaction is to catch him or watch him. There's no way you should be watching the ball, my man. No way at all. There's no excuse for that one. You can't be watching the ball. You knew.
But you know what?
Back towards you.
But that goes to show you, man, you know, if we could play defense, Clint don't get hurt. Because that's not, because Clint, this is so funny. If you watch that play, Clint actually rotated because what's his name couldn't stay with his man. Clint rotated right, stopped what he was doing when he saw Buddy wasn't shooting. Gallo ass just standing there not doing nothing. Clint goes back and because Mobley was his guy. Gallo should have dropped on Mobley, but his ass just stood there watching. So Clint runs back to try to stop. Bro, let me tell you something, boy. Clint was putting in some effort tonight, dog.
See, I don't blame the foul. I blame the injury on him. I don't mean that with no ill malice, because even after that foul, even though it's a legit foul, there's no way you pulled him towards you.
You can't just stand there.
Well, he's watching the ball, but he watching the ball. But my thing is this, man. Play freaking defense. Clint shouldn't even been in that situation. He shouldn't have been in that. Yeah, he shouldn't have been in that situation. He had to foul him. He was trying to foul, but we should not be in those situations if people do their job on the defensive side of the ball. And fellas, I'm sorry. I know I'm loud, but I'm hyped. So if I'm loud, y'all got to forgive me. My bad, Trey. Finish your thought, then I'm going to go to JR.
No, man, that's about it, man. I Trey did his thing, man. I knew it was going to happen. Bogey came in. Hey, man, I'm gonna do that during the player ratings, man. I'm finished. I love it.
Give me your thoughts on the game tonight, JR. Hey, y'all drop a W in the chat, baby. Drop a dub in the chat for that win tonight, baby. We in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Man, let me give a public apology to Delon Wright, man. I owe him a public apology right about now. So.
We all
hey, it happens, bro. Hey, I got a whole video apologizing to Trey Young, so it happens, bro.
A public apology to the refs. I got to give a public apology to the referees. They called a good game. I feel like, you know.
That's a bit far, but
they called a good game for us. You feel me? So that's what really counts, you know. I ain't trying to have no wild takes or nothing, but when what's his name? What's the bomber name?
The who? What's his name?
The bomber, the sniper.
Dang?
Yeah, Gordy Dang, yeah.
Essentially, rocket launcher.
When he came in, I think he threw them off a little bit because when he got the ball, he just yanked that mug. And I don't think the Cavaliers was expecting that.
No, they weren't game planning for him at all.
Like when he did that kind of like broke the game open. Like I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like the defense, they was hedging the screens like a lot harder when he did that. And that created a lot of space underneath. You feel what I'm saying? So when you got
because he's not the threat.
If we got a Clint Capela in there, he jamming up. You just know he going to the paint. You go out the paint, you know you played enough defense. But Gordy Dang, with that 3-point shot, it might not be pretty, but he threw them off when he did that, bro. The Cleveland defense would look differently when he did.
I mean the numbers say shoot it, because on the season he had 45% from three. So the numbers say shoot it. Yep. But I mean, I was like, get him out the game. Because the offense wasn't my concern, man. Because what happened was you saw Trey when Trey started to cook. Because remember, because they wasn't doubling straight out of half. They wasn't doubling Trey Young. They wasn't blitzing him or nothing, right? And then you saw they tried to switch to it. I want to say, was it the fourth quarter or late third? Because you could see the coach. And you see the coach, he was like, the other dude, come on, get over here, trap him.
I double him again.
Yeah, he was like, come on.
Yeah,
And by that time, we had already figured it out, man. We had already figured it out.
Man. When the Hawks expose somebody defense, it's beautiful to watch, man. Just attacking every weak point they see on the defense, like they find it every play. So it's fun.
And tip my cap to Trey, cause
Sure.
he kept going back to the switch, getting Lauri Markkanen on him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that was just
If it worked, keep doing it.
Yes,
Make them switch it up.
Yeah.
Make them have to make a change. We don't change. You feel me? And he kept going right at Markkanen. Listen, man, I don't know what Lauri Markkanen was thinking, but like, bro, just back up. You know,
back up.
Just back, bro, because you're not doing nothing trying to go out there and you're trying to shadazzle.
Man, give that man the three and make him make that three. Don't keep going out there like that.
You know, but let's get to these player rates, bro. I'm so hyped, bro. I'm so hyped, bro.
Please do the line first.
Okay, we'll do them first. Since you asked, let me go and start with you first. Then let me bring my boy Gerald up here. Can I fit him?
Let me in.
Can I fit him in here?
I
Let's
got
go.
me a new DA. I got me a new district attorney.
No.
What's his name?
Delon Wright.
Yeah, you
He gonna lock everybody.
Hey, bro,
up.
I like that name, DJ K. He call him lock up. I likes that.
Hey, man.
Bro, he
like
locked
DA.
Garland ass up, bro.
I got me a district attorney that's gonna lock anybody ass up.
If I knew where Delon Wright lived at, I'll mail him a pair of handcuffs, bro.
He was talking his shit too.
He should.
He was talking his shit too. I was like, yes.
That's what we brought him over for, man. He get a 10 from me.
Bro,
strong.
I didn't know he was a lockdown. Bro, he locked his ass. Let me get to the player ratings, man. Cause
listen, he held that man. I mean, at the end of the game, Garland shot 9 for 27, man. Them 9 shots was 8 of them
on Kevin
shots was in
Huerter.
the first half.
They was on Kevin Huerter.
Exactly. 8 of them shots was in the first half. He get not a strong,
not a spicy.
He get a strong 10 for me. You feel what I'm saying? The Atlanta way, he get a strong 10 for me. Like, he ain't have to score no points. I think he had 2 or 5. I didn't even let you get to the stats. I'm back up. Go ahead, read out the stats real quick.
Talk to me, Gerald. What you got on Delon Wright tonight, baby? I ain't even got to read a stat.
Man.
Talk to me,
Bruh, look, it's a 10, man. I think I threw my phone. Luckily, I got an out of box. Bruh, on that pick and roll, Trey and Kevin Huerter was getting cooked by Garland because they wouldn't fight over the pick and roll, and Garland was doing whatever he wanted. And then Delon Wright came in the game, bruh. It's like he put on a master class by himself on how to guard the pick and roll. Like, if you a high school or a college team, and your kids getting cooked on the pick and roll,
halftime you be watching that film.
He might have gave the whole. I ain't never seen nobody, and I ain't capping. I ain't seen nobody in the NBA in one game guard the pick and roll that well.
Hey, in one possession, he guarded the pick and roll and was guarding the roll guy. Did you see him? Garland was trying to dribble it, and he was trying to get Delon to commit. Delon was like, "Nah, pimp." But he played a perfect position to where Garland, even if Garland tried to shoot it, he could still contest it. But he can't even. He couldn't even throw an alley because Delon Wright would have took it.
Bro, you would have thought,
man. He even got some good box outs.
Bro, you would have thought that Delon Wright was Gary Payton tonight.
No, for real.
Hey, you know what, bro? Speaking of that, hey, when we get off of here, we need to go blow up old buddy Twitter too, old Chris Kirshner picking the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh my God, man!
And he's supposed to be our beat writer. He gonna pick, but I'm gonna light his ass up on Twitter when I get off of here. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go to Mars, bro, and I'm gonna get on that Twitter. And I'm gonna make him block me tonight, bro. He blocking me tonight, bro. How you are beat writer and you rooting for you picking the other team? You clown.
All right, but back to my player rate.
Y'all know I get carried away. Go ahead, man.
That might have been the single-handedly the best I've ever seen a player guard the pick and roll. Like, just like that was like Gary Payton tonight.
Bro, that shit was on some
that was-
you know that was on some Kawhi Leonard, what's my boy name? Iguodala when he won finals MVP.
And the crazy thing is, Cleveland messed up. I think it was one time where they tried to put DeAndre Hunter and Delon Wright in the pick and roll. I said, you can hang this up right. I knew this was about to be a shot clock violation.
Talk to me, analyst. What you got on Delon Wright tonight?
Oh, my bad. Man, it wasn't even so much that Delon Wright. It was like, to me, I saw Delon Wright. He stopped their flow. He stagnated because I'll say this real quick. When I saw that the Hawks were getting killed on the pick and roll, they were getting threes, they were over helping, they were throwing it on top, dumping. I said, this game is over. I said, they continue to do this. I said, this game is over. And then Delon Wright came in. He took away the pick and roll. We were able to get stops, and he stagnated their offense. We had, if I'm not mistaken, 4 shot clock violations caused by him in the second half. That's big. That's big. He was aggressive. He was attacking it. And to me, it was a perfect mixture with Delon Wright's defense and Trey Young's offense. I thought it was an excellent mixture. But Delon, man, he gets a 10 tonight. I thought that he was just so effective. He did it. To me, he did it. He did everything right. I liked what I saw from him tonight because without him, we don't win. The score is just 150 to 149.
Give me your thoughts on Delon Wright tonight, DJ.
Man, I give him a 9 because it's hard to give somebody a 10 when they only score 2 points.
You brought him in
2
for
and
defense.
3s. That you gotta play both ends. Both ends of the floor.
But that's what we have Trey for.
He did good. He did good on defense. Give him a 9. Like overall.
More than good.
Hey, what you got on that, JR?
Man, straight face. Now I give him a 10, man. Shit up. What if you threw me out with that 9?
Hey.
Yeah, I felt like he was 2 places at once, man. He was all over the field, teleporting like Dragon Ball Z. He was covering guys like the real Reeves. He was total package tonight.
Hey man, I get
He was on the island, baby.
Bro.
He was the real Reeves tonight, bro.
I get Delon Wright a 15, bro.
Man.
Man did his thing.
Let me say something, bro. Without Delon Wright, we lose this game.
We lose this bit by 20.
Point blank period.
Without Delon Wright, I don't know about 20 because we were fighting our offense, but we would have definitely lost the game.
No, because Capela went out. That's why I'm saying we would have lost by 20.
We would have got if without Delon Wright, we get destroyed because we wasn't stopping the pick and roll, and so that means and
Capela went out.
When Capela go out, now they could run pick and roll. They could kick out to the wide open dude, or they could just dunk the ball because we don't have
overhelp and they throw it right on top of us.
Man. We have no presence, and Cleveland gonna kick. They're gonna be mad at themselves because they should have been just going straight into Mobley and straight into Allen and just abusing Okongwu, but they chose not to. Hey, not my fault. Let's go to the next.
To a dog too, though.
Oh yeah, he was
Okongwu did.
Yeah, but bro, in reality, if they would have kept feeding Mobley, Mobley way better than Okongwu. Okongwu can't stop because Mobley is a skill big.
Yeah. But Mobley not that. He not like a post up guy. He like a face up he
quick.
Like guy.
He's 7 feet, bro.
Yeah, he's skinny though, man.
Yeah, that 7 feet don't necessarily mean nothing if you ain't got that.
You know what that 7 feet mean? 7 feet mean I could just shoot over you if you 6'7". That's what that mean. I mean I could just shoot over you. I don't even need position. But
he did it one time, I think, once or twice.
He only did it once.
He can't really shoot like that.
I know
he can't shoot like that.
What I'm saying is they should have kept. They should have. When Clint goes out the game, if I'm them, I'm feeding Mobley. I'm telling all my big Allen, get in there. We dump it in, you turn around, throw a little hook or something. Cause bro, he can't. He won't. Okongwu. He won't be able to block them shots. He too short.
They were trying to do that, but we kept fouling them instead of giving them easy shots.
Well, that's because they kept trying to run it off the pick and roll. They should have just had. They should have just had them go down there, get position. We're gonna dump it into you. Simple.
That's like
Sometimes
Aaron Donald
they
going down
lost
in the
anyway.
Super Bowl and y'all don't run the ball.
All right, let's go to the next one. I got JR appeal. JR, talk to me, man. We got Onyeka Okongwu, 29 minutes, 2 points, 9 rebounds. He was 1 for 1 from the field. No blocks, 1 steal. He was a plus 21. Came in, held it down when Capela went out the game, man. What's your thoughts on Onyeka?
I'm gonna give him an 8, man. I mean, I feel like he could have did more on the offense side of the ball, but that 8 is all defense, like 100%, all effort, 100%, all defense. He had a big block at the end and really just solidified the game for us almost defensive wise. I think who the last block was again, I forgot. But if it was Giannis who did that, they would have stopped the commercial break. They would have done broadcasted it. But since it was a Okongwu, we didn't get that much publicity. But that was like one of them blocks that saved the season almost. And I mean, he get an 8 from it, strong 8.
Talk to me, Trey. What you got on Onyeka Okongwu tonight?
Yeah, you get an 8. I mean, the 8 is completely defense, but I'll take 2 points off of 1-on-1. That means he ain't take no dumb shots. He ain't really hurt us. You feel what I'm saying? He was plus minus 20, 21. I mean, yeah, he gets a strong 8 for me.
All right. Talk to me, DJ. What you got for Onyeka Okongwu tonight?
I'm agreeing. Give him an 8. I mean, he stayed in the game. I think he got early foul trouble, but he was able to stay in the game in the second half and limiting the fouls. So, yeah, give him an 8. He did a good job. Fill him in.
Analyst, what you got on Onyeka tonight?
Yeah, I go 1 up, 9. I think when you look at the task that was at hand, when you look at Clint going out, him stepping up, and that was another reason why I said we're gonna have to surrender the paint because we're not big enough to go. I said we had
Nowhere
three.
near.
They had 3 7-footers out there. I said we got to guard the perimeter. I thought Onyeka, he stepped up and he did his job. Now, yeah, he got beat on a couple plays, but that's because the guys were taller than him. But I thought tonight he did his job. He was just being really solid, and I thought that he did enough tonight to fill in for Clint. Yeah, Clint could have probably given you a little bit more, but he's 21 years old, and he stepped up, and I was really proud of what he was able to do tonight. With Clint going out, we were missing our whole front court tonight, so we needed someone to step up, and Big O did.
Talk to me, Gerald. What you got on Big O?
I give him a 9 because the degree of difficulty of what he had to do. He was already in foul trouble. Clint goes out, and then also he don't have to win the board battle, but he just got to be respectable because they were forcing missed shots, and I mean he was a big part of. They only scored 30-some points. How many points they scored in the second half?
Let me look. It ain't that much.
It wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much.
I think they scored less than 40.
Outscored them.
They scored 40
points
points in the second half.
And how many second chance points did they have?
I don't know.
I think 0.
Yeah, I don't think they had a second chance. So that's a direct tribute to Okongwu. So other folks too. I give him a 9.
Say Okongwu, Capela was before he got hurt. That boy was active out there.
What was he?
No. I agree.
He went active then.
No, I agree with that. But with Okongwu playing those extended minutes, that's why I'm going. Give him that 9.
I feel you. I'm giving Onyeka a 9. Like you said, I agree with everything Gerald said. We battling. They had at one point they had 3 7-footers on the court at one time. Marketing, who's almost 7 feet. Allen and Mobley at the same time. And at one point, you just had Onyeka out there fighting by himself. At the other point, you just had Clint Capela out there fighting by himself. So for Onyeka, and it's like what Gerald said, you may not win the rebound, but at least make the other team work for it. You know what I'm saying? Or any chance you get, just tap it out. Never know where it's gonna go. He held his own down there, man. So I agree. But since I got you up here, Gerald, we'll start with you. Next player is Bogdanovic, 29 minutes, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. Damn, he only took 8 shots. Damn. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He was a +9. He also gave you 3 steals.
Yes, he did.
Talk to me about Bogey. What you got on Bogey?
Bogey get a 10 for me. I think you saw that big game experience, come from him tonight. With him playing in all those championships overseas before he got to the NBA, those hostile environments over there on another level. So this environment was hostile, but it didn't phase him. But without his production in the first, especially in the first half,
yep.
We down 20.
Okay.
We down 20. He get a 10 from me.
Exactly. Talk to me, JR. Bogdanovic.
My son don't came. I'll be right back.
Somebody in your car, bro. Somebody in your car.
I'll be right back, man.
All right, man. Talk to me, Trey. Bogdanovic.
Bogey get a 10 for me, man. The aggressiveness in the first half, man. Once he saw his superstar was doing bad, man, he took it upon himself to go get fouls. He took it upon himself to drive instead of shoot. I love the numbers. I'm loving, even though he only took 8 shots, man, to hit 6 of them, and a lot of them were big shots, man. Strong 10 for me.
All right. Talk to me, analyst, what you got on Bogey.
Listen, man, Bogey tonight, he was responsible for the energy for this game. To start, he came in with so much energy, making the first great play was when Trey took a 3 and Bogey he flying to the basket. He was in the corner going to go grab the board. I said, that's the effort we need from Bogey right there. And I was really proud of him getting 3 steals tonight. And, to me, they weren't just like
regular
right off steals. They were steals. He was being aggressive. And, I thought that, I liked his shot selection. He had 2 deep threes. To me, like Trey said, he was just efficient. I liked what I saw from Bogey tonight. And I'm going to give Bogey a 10 tonight.
All righty. Talk to me, DJ. What you got on Bogey tonight, my guy?
Man, 10. 10 from Bogey. If it wasn't for the first half, well, it wasn't for his play in the first half, I mean, we would have been in a big hole. And honestly, I would have liked to see the Hawks go to Bogey a little bit more in the second half.
Yeah.
But we didn't. But we still won. But Bogey, when it comes to our second score, he stepped up, and he made a reason why we won the game. A big reason.
All righty. Talk to me, Jay. What's your rating on Bogey?
So I give him a 10, man. I mean, he really just, if it weren't for him in the first half, we lose this game flat out. He was just carrying this, man. I mean, I think in the second half, I think it wasn't that we didn't go away from him. I think it was just that they had a game plan for him, so he really caught more attention as far as he's not going to get them same looks. So that's why you got a Trey going off, and you just forced him to make a lot of adjustments, So you most definitely get his hand from him, man. I mean, he was balling.
That's what's up. I'm giving Bogey a 10. Did I hit everybody right on Bogey? Everybody said what they had on Bogey, right? All right, we got JR up here. JR, let's talk about the next player, Clint Capela. 13 minutes, 7 points, 8 rebounds. Let me say that again. 13 minutes, 7 points, 8 rebounds. He was 3 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And he was a -21. That's because he was on the court when we was getting our ass whooped at the beginning. Talk to me about Clint Capela, man.
I'm giving him a 6. But I feel like it just how he looked when he was gone. He was too good. So I feel like he was doing something wrong. I know he was hustling and he was balling. I ain't saying he was being lazy. But I feel like it was just something about him. Probably, I don't know, because he weighed more. He probably can't move around as quick as those guys. I don't know what it is. But I want to wait for one of y'all ratings, honestly, so I can steal it. But I want to give him a 6 off Facebook.
Oh well, I'll give you mine right now. I'm giving Clint Capela a 9. Clint Capela was active, and that's what I keep telling people, bro. He battling in the paint against 2 7-footers, and he already undersized as a big. So I mean,
him in weight too, damn near.
Yeah. So when I see him jumping around, jumping down, and like I said, the play he got hurt on, he covering 2 dudes, while Huerter and Gallinari just standing there looking. You know what I'm saying?
Look, one question for you, bro. Do you think we win if he stay in the game? Though?
Fucking right, we do. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
we do.
We don't want.
Yeah. We winning with Clint Capela in the game, bro.
Put Delon in the game.
Huh?
As long as Coach put Delon in the game, we still win.
That's facts.
Yeah, I mean, it's a combined effort. Without Delon containing Garland, it's nothing we can do, right? Once he contains Garland, now Clint don't have to worry about the guard attacking the lane, because that's what was happening. He's attacking,
giving them position.
There you go.
That's why I made Clint look bad. We were 4-5 in the first half.
Right. Yeah.
You can see it clear as day, man. But that possession where he got hurt just pissed me off, because I'm like, that should have never happened if we knew how to play better man defense.
Well, that was kind of his fault, though.
No, I'm talking about never should have happened.
The beginning of the play, he right.
It should have never happened if they.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Yeah,
Clint
Capela he guarding 2 dudes, man. He had to guard two dudes. That's why he had to foul Mobley.
And he coming out of the air too.
Talk to me, Gerald. What you giving Clint Capela? Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I got it. What's your rating on Clint Capela tonight, Gerald?
I give Clint a 9. I was gonna respond to JR about the defense looked better. That's because when Trey went out the game, everybody was 5-on-5 the Heat. When in that run where we went on that 11-0 run, all 5 players did what they were supposed to do defensively. Now, the starters, specifically Kevin Huerter and Trey Young, they were getting murdered in that pick and roll because they were being too lazy. So they were just letting Garland turn the corner. When he turned the corner, it's an open season. You saw what happened. Marketing started shooting lights out. Marketing was really the main one that was shooting lights out. And then when Clint stepped up, then we had to have when Clint stepped up, that left Mobley or who the other guy?
Was it
what, the other big?
Marketing?
Yeah, the other. No, not marketing.
Is there another one besides Mobley?
Jared.
Jared Allen. Jared Allen. That's why it made Clint. That's why it made it look like it was Clint's fault, because he had to cover for Huerter and Trey mistake when they let Garland turn the corner on the pick and roll. But I give Clint a 9.
One question, Jay. I got you that. So do you think Okongwu, his lateral quickness, kind of came into play to fix that in the second half?
Well, the answer is yes. He do got more lateral quickness, but Clint wouldn't have been in those positions if the guards on the perimeter, if they don't let Garland turn the corner on the pick and roll.
Yeah.
When Okongwu was in the game, all the 4 other players, they did what they were supposed to do on the pick and roll. So that way, Okongwu, he had a lesser job. He had less responsibility because everybody else was doing their job.
Talk to me, DJ. What you got on Clint Capela tonight?
Oh man, Clint Capela, I give him a 7, and here's why. We started playing different when he went out the game, and so I don't know what it was, but I don't think Clint Capela was a good matchup for what we had going on. We turned it on. You can blame
you got auto-tune on?
You can blame whoever you want to, but just Clint Capela, he just didn't fit, what we needed to accomplish tonight. So I just give him a 7 because he had 7 points. 13 minutes, 8 rebounds. It's pretty good. 7 points, but yeah, I give him a 7.
All right, now talk to me, Trey. What you got on Clint Capela?
Hey man, you gotta show me how to cut that auto tune on because sometimes I be wanting to hit a note or two. But Clint get a 9 for me as far as for what the time he played. You know what I'm saying? He hustled, he grinded. I didn't see a lot of. I mean, for the ones he couldn't get to, he was trying to hit them out. Like Clint gave us playoff Clint while he was in there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just upset that he wasn't attentive.
I'm doing my
enough.
show, man.
You need some food?
I thought y'all got some food.
No, we got. What we got?
I'm all right.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah.
What you give him?
I give him a 9. I give him
All
a
right
9.
now.
I just don't like that last play, man. I need him to be more attentive because you know how important you are. You know what I'm saying, to the team. But like you said, he shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. Period.
Yep. Talk to me, Anders. What you got on Clint Capela tonight?
Yeah. Look at it.
You got fingerprints all over your head.
Oh, yeah. I do that. I do that a lot. Listen, I mean, it was hard. That last play, it to me, I don't know. I'm kind of lost for words on Clint, but overall, I thought his effort was there, but he didn't. Obviously, he didn't finish off the game. He wasn't there for the comeback.
What you mean? What you mean he wasn't there for the comeback? We was coming back with him in the game. He got hurt while we was making a comeback.
He was out at half. He went out before half. He
was out.
He went out. Was it? Yeah.
I said half. He didn't come back out second half.
Yeah, you're right.
He went out at the end, close to the end of the second quarter, right? Where we were starting to make a run. What was happening is we would make a run, we would cut it. Because remember, after we was down 14 in the first quarter, right? We make a run in the second quarter and we got it to 6. Then we let him take it back up to 10. So we was already making a run. We was already getting back into the game while he was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Now he wasn't in when we completed the comeback. Right. But we started it in the second quarter. And we ended up going into the half down what at halftime? 10?
Yeah.
So we had already cut it down to 6, but we let him get back to 10. So we was already making adjustments coming back. So it all depends on when you consider the comeback.
Right. The start of the comeback.
So what'd you give him, analyst? My bad. You gave him a 7?
Yeah.
Question mark.
That's cool. I mean, at the end of the
day,
your player rating is what you think at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? All right, since I got you here, let's talk about your boy. Kevin Huerter, 29 minutes, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 for 11 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3, 4 fouls. He was a minus 11. Well, that's remember because he a starter, so he was on the floor when we was getting our ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So what you got on Kevin Huerter tonight?
Yeah. Look, I think that I think that a solid 8. Because I'm looking at, in my opinion, one of the biggest plays down the stretch where Gallo has the ball. He passes up the 3. I don't know what he was thinking. He goes in to try to, I don't know if he's squaring up, and then he throws it to Laurie. And then dumb brain Laurie throws it right back. Huerter steps in front and takes it right back. I thought that was a big part of the game. But even before that, listen, I wasn't expecting to go out there and watch a lockdown defensive game from Kevin Huerter tonight. Especially they were running that pick and roll all throughout the first and second quarter. I was like, and that's why at one point I was like, we're not gonna win this game. We don't tighten up on this pick and roll. But I thought Huerter hit some good shots. But to me, that still steps out because that forced Cleveland, because Cleveland was down by 3 at the time, and they had an opportunity to go down and score with 2 timeouts. But us getting the ball back forced them to foul, and it pretty much sealed the game at that point.
So you say you give him a 7?
8.
I'm giving Kevin Huerter a 6. His ass got cooked all fucking night. All night he got cooked. Darius Garland cooked him all night. And then if you go back and look at the game,
I mean, he cooked a lot of guys except for Delon Wright.
Delon Wright was locking them down, right? As soon as Delon, and I don't know why Nate took him out, but as soon as he put Kevin Huerter back in, Garland went right back at Kevin Huerter for the last 3 minutes of the game. He was going right at Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter couldn't. He had nothing for him, man. That fake fighting through screen crap, the push foul on. Why you pushing Jared Allen? You won't go get there in the first place. Luckily, he fouled him before the shot. But he wasn't even gonna get there in the first place. So I'm like, where were you at anyway? Why is your man wide open right there? But let me tell you something. His steal was valuable, but it won't. No, he got his ass cooked all night tonight. Thank God that Delon Wright was there to come in the game. Thank God Nate put Delon Wright in there. But I'm upset with Nate for putting Kevin Huerter back. Kevin Huerter should have never came back in the game. Point blank. Period.
So who do you put in to give him some rest? Because
ain't no bro. It's no rest.
What you mean? We gotta go.
This is your last game of the season, bro. This is your last game of the season. What you need a break for?
It could be. But if we win this
game,
you
play it like it is your last. But you coach it like it is.
But we got to turn around
the
and
last
play
game.
2 days.
I wouldn't even took Trey Young out the game. I would have left him in the whole second half.
But we have to play the Heat. Even if we win, we have to play the Heat.
I don't care about the Heat, bro.
On Sunday.
I don't care about the Heat. I care about beating the Cavs. I don't care about the Heat right now.
Yeah, I care about the Heat. Hold on the game.
Bro, you got to win the game first, Trey.
I don't know about playing Trey the whole second half.
Listen, I'm not defending the fact that he shouldn't have took him out. My thing is, he has to get rest. You got to think about it. A lot of
how many minutes
listen. A lot of these injuries, if you look at before he pulled them out, Delon Wright was breathing hard as hell. They had a section of the broadcast where they singled out Delon Wright before he came out. He was breathing hard as hell. Those are the plays, or those are the times that you get injuries just because you're tired. You feel what I'm saying? Fatigue plays a huge part.
I don't know about playing Trey the whole second half because
you play.
And he took him out.
I'm assuming you play sports. Trey, I'm assuming you play sports as a kid, right? So you telling me? So have you ever in your whole life, when you played sports, looked at your coach and said, "Coach, I'm tired. Take me out the game"?
No, I didn't say.
No, listen to me. Listen to me now.
No, that's different.
Even when you know you're tired, you know you tired. Have you ever looked to the sideline and said, "Coach, I need a breather"?
I have.
Let me tell you something.
I have. I played tight end in high school and college.
I don't do it, bro.
I could have finished the drive and scored because I brought us down to the 2, but I tapped my helmet because there's no need for me to go out here and overextend anything and take myself out for the rest of the season because I want to stay in.
What you mean take yourself out for the rest of the season? You ain't getting you just assuming.
Hey, let me interject real quick.
You assuming that you're gonna get hurt. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not coming out the game, bro.
Demond, both of y'all are right in y'all's instance. Delon Wright ain't coming out that game. I'm not worried about Miami because I got to beat Cleveland. Now, football isn't a good example because when a player does have a long run, if he gets the ball on the next play, that's the highest percentage that he gonna turn the ball over because he's so winded.
But you don't think now you don't think basketball is more ranked?
Basketball different cardio wise than football.
It's stop and
go. It's stop and go. It's stop and go.
But it's still running, though.
But in basketball,
Delon not coming out that game.
I'm not taking him out the game. I'm sorry.
Delon not coming out that game, bro.
Come out for a minute.
No. How many minutes he played?
Delon, let me look.
About 20. 20 minutes.
Do you know?
Well, he was
Delon
he
not
was
coming
playing a
out
lot of
that
minutes
game because
consecutively.
21
that
minutes.
game might have got Delon Wright a $5 million contract.
It could have.
Ain't nobody-
Whether he
well,
was in or not, he still at the end of the game.
I'm just saying,
he still
man.
earned his $5 million
This all I'm
contract.
saying. This all I'm saying. If I'm the coach, you're not coming out. And guess what?
Okay,
I would
and
have
what's your explanation if he gets hurt?
You can get hurt at any time.
Guess
It's
what?
not.
But so y'all not telling me there's a higher chance of you getting hurt if you're fatigued?
No,
No,
there isn't.
I'm gonna tell you where you
There
get
isn't.
hurt. You get hurt when you the most lazy on the court.
When you're not alert. That's
Okay.
what
When you
Okay.
lazy
Y'all
and
got
not
it.
alert,
Y'all got it.
that's
Y'all
when
got
you get hurt.
Also,
Y'all got
if
it. That
if
don't
you
make
keep
no sense,
if
bro.
you
No,
keep
but if you only
if
play 20
that
minutes,
don't make sense.
20 minutes, that don't
Only
make
20 minutes.
you're not coming out the game. You play 20
When
minutes.
did his minutes come in?
In
When
the
did most of
second
his minutes
half.
come in?
In the second half.
Exactly. So you basing 20 minutes off a whole game when 15 to 18.
See, that's the problem, man. That's the problem with y'all youngsters, bro.
So if we lose the game because Delon Wright went out too early
Y'all over here,
and Kevin Huerter get cooked, then what happened?
Y'all concerned about I'm
That's
tired.
2 points.
Bro, your season is on the line. Your season is on the line, and you sitting right here talking about you would take yourself out the game?
I didn't say I would take myself out the game as a coach.
I ain't coming out the game,
bro. I'm a coach and I ain't taking him out the game.
I ain't coming out the game. Let me. Hey, my bad, guys.
I ain't taking him out the game, bro. I'll call timeout.
I said y'all got it.
My bad. I'm over here going off topic.
But if you waste the timeout and we need it later, what you gonna do then?
Do what now?
No, we have you in the NBA. You have user to loser timeouts.
And you got TV timeouts. Nate don't really use a lot of them user to losers.
There's a guarantee we're gonna get a TV timeout.
Yeah, you have to take the
you
TV
got to take the
timeout,
TV
bro.
timeout.
There's no choice. The refs go.
TV timeout still count towards the team, but
no, it doesn't. The refs
call
the TV timeout.
It's user to lose it.
Y'all not speaking logically. It's okay.
I think the great part about that was we didn't lose the game and Huerter was able to get a big steal. But I was going to say this.
There you go. Huerter get a 6.
Listen, my bad, guys. My bad. I'm over here going off topic. Go ahead. You said Huerter get a 6. Let me go to DJ. My bad. DJ shaking his head.
Man, Huerter get a 6, man. I mean, dude, I don't know. I don't know why Nate puts him on Garland. It's funny. It's funny. On all those possessions, Huerter gets up on him. Guards him beyond the 3-point line, and all Garland does is just gives him like 2 or 3 dribbles, and he's gone, just right by him. And I'm like, but he did have a good steal, so I mean, he did hit
DJ,
a couple, so the 6.
All right, JR, what you got on Kevin Huerter?
Shit, I give him I give him a 7. Like you said, he was getting cut on defense for the most part of the game, and I mean, wait, how many points he had? How many points he had again?
13.
I know, but I'll tell you how many Garland had.
How many did Garland have?
No, yeah. I'm just
he had a bad night, but it looked like
he had a horrible night.
It looked like he had a good night. I was surprised when I seen his production. I was like, I thought he was going off, but he had a horrible shooting percentage.
Yeah, because Delon got on his ass.
But yeah, he had an awful night. But
and he got a fight over.
I mean, Kevin Huerter had a decent shooting night. 6 foot. Well, that's good. 6 for 12. I mean, 6 for 11. That's over 50%.
He gets 7 from me, dog. That still saved him.
All righty. All right. Since I got you here, let's talk about Gallo. Jr. Gallo, 41 minutes. Damn, 41 minutes.
We need it.
Yep, that's
shit.
That's made for you.
14 points. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. 4 for 13 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 1 block, 3 turnovers. He was a plus 11. Talk to me about Gallo.
I give him a 9. I mean, he was in there. I give him an 8 because I seen it was similar defensive mishaps I seen. So he kept the pressure on him. I don't think he made too many of his mismatch shots, but he just kept that pressure on him. Like, we got to guard this dude right here. So
gotta respect it.
Yeah. So he just made the defense respect him, man. He had some big threes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it back up to a 9. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 9.
Yeah.
Give him a 9.
Well, he only made 2 threes, so
I'm bringing it down to 8.
They were big. They were big. They were big.
Hey, talk to me, DJ. What you got on Gallo tonight, homie?
Man, I give him a 9, man. I mean, 40 minutes, coming from a veteran, he's not used to giving those big minutes. So, I mean, he had some big threes. 9. 14 points, 9.
Talk to me, analyst. What you got on Gallo?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I thought first half, him and Bogey were the two that was keeping us in the game. And Clint played parts in that too. But I think when you look at Gallo, yes, he didn't win as many mismatches, but I thought that he still put a lot of pressure on Cleveland. I thought that, to me, now yes, Gallo did have that bad turnover, that bad turnover at the end, but when I'm looking at, I thought Gallo still had an impact on the game. Yeah, Gallo has never been that guy to play defense, but to me, he was able to get to the line, which was big. He did. I know what you're talking about. He had a big three going down the stretch late, and it was really, really big. Even though he only had 2 of them, but it was really big. So I think tonight Gallo, I'm gonna give Gallo a 9 tonight. I really liked what I saw from Gallo, and I think that he played a big part in keeping us in the game in that first half.
All right, now talk to me, Gerald. What you got on Gallo, homie?
Well, Gallo get a 7. It was too many missed defensive assignments for me, and Markkanen was his man, and Markkanen it's like he was in 3-point shootout in the first half.
I mean, he was he was out there by himself,
right? So that's on Gallo, So I mean, I gotta give him I give him a 7.
All right, talk to me.
Yeah, Gallo get an 8 from me. Even though he was kind of low on the low end with his efficiency, he still demanded that respect. You know what I'm saying? To where he had some sort of impact on the game. So yeah, he get a solid 8 for me.
All right, did I hit everybody up on Gallo? Did I miss anybody?
Hey, did Kevin Love play tonight?
Yeah, he played.
Yeah, he did.
That dumb Cleveland coach that never put him back in.
Yeah, he played. I'm giving Gallo a 8. Didn't shoot the ball too well, but I mean, like all y'all said, he demanded Cleveland's attention. You know what I'm saying? How do we know that, bro? Every time Gallo got in that post, them Cleveland boys were was scrambling to try to get somebody big. At one point, when Gorgie Dane was in the game and he was trying to establish that position on, I think it was Garland. Cleveland wouldn't even let him pass the ball in that mud, bro. That's how scared they was. They didn't want that ball to get in there, man. But Gallo demands attention. Even though if he has a bad shoot night, they still got to respect it. So, I mean, and he hustled and played hard. I mean, y'all said already, man, I don't expect Gallo to go out there and be some all-world defender or anything, but, he does take some of the pressure off of Trey Young because, he has to be accounted for by the other team. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. I can't believe I skipped this dude. But we'll start with Trey since I got you up here, Trey. Let's talk about this guy. I can't wait to hear y'all thoughts on this one. DeAndre Hunter, 28 minutes, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 for 14 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3, 2 turnovers. He was a minus 16. Talk to me, Trey.
DeAndre Hunter, I gotta give him a so look. Listen, he could have did way better. He was somewhat aggressive, but yeah, I give him a 5.
All right.
I mean, I say 6 for defense.
All right. Talk to me, Gerald. What you got on DeAndre Hunter tonight?
First half, he was at a 1.
I'm trying to tell you.
But nah, in the second half, you know, he gelled with Delon and Okongwu, you know, on the defensive end when we started walking them down. And then he kind of got active in that third quarter as well offensively. So I mean, it was a tale of two halves for him. I give him a 7.
Talk to me, analyst. What you got on DeAndre Hunter? And you know Jay waiting for you to say something crazy. You know she waiting.
Oh, and it could be nothing crazy. He was horrible tonight. Let me tell you. That first half, man, I was like, why does this dude keep shooting the ball? He kept going to the basket, either getting his shot blocked or miss it, and leaving layup short. I don't know what he was. Listen, this is typical DeAndre Hunter. We see this a lot from our wings. Now, I'll be fair and say that we see this with our wings.
Here you go.
So I'll say that. So I'll say that we see that with Huerter too. I'll be fair, but with DeAndre Hunter, you were negative 16. And I kid you not. And you can disagree. And let me tell you, you can agree or disagree with me on this. Every time we put him, we made a run with him off the floor. Every time we put him back in, the moment we put him back in, he gets it. Misses a 3. They go out, they hit a 3. They went on a 10-0 run when he got back in the game. You take him out, we go on a 7-0 run. He was not good tonight, and he hurt the team, especially in the second half. I'm sorry, in the first half. In the second half, I thought he was better. But let me tell you, he definitely wasn't a factor in why we won tonight. Because I saw one play in the second half where he played solid defense on marking in the corner there, and that was when they tried to swing it back to the top and they got a shot clock violation. But let me tell you, I agree with Trey tonight. I'm giving him a 5.
You only saw one play with him on defense.
Well, point out plays that he played.
Bruh, what about the pick and roll with him and Delon Wright?
Delon Wright
tried to run a pick and roll on
every time they tried to do that, it was a shot clock violation.
Yeah. What about that?
Because of Delon Wright.
I'm just saying. What? Okay. I'm just saying, man. All right. Hey, you like it? I love it. Talk to me, DJ. What you got on DeAndre Hunter tonight, homie?
Man, a straight 5, man. Look, in the first half, it's like they were leaving him open. It really was. And he was
on purpose.
He was missing a lot of open looks in the first half. And he did have some defensive assignments where, you know, he was messing up. But he picked it up in the second half just a little bit, you know. But, I mean, a 5, man, because, I mean, 0 for 5 threes. And I think what DeAndre Hunter needs to realize is that his strength is going to the basket in his mid-range game. His threes, I think Miami's going to have a similar game plan where they're just going to let him shoot.
He gonna cook Miami,
and it's gonna be the same thing. So
he gonna cook Miami.
So I mean,
he should
see, but you know,
he better.
I mean, he got to prove he can hit open shots, and tonight he didn't. So
talk to me, Gerald. What you got on DeAndre Hunter tonight?
You went to me already on Hunter. I think. I said tell the two halves.
Did I go to JR? JR, did I hit you?
No, not yet.
Talk to me, homie, about DeAndre Hunter.
I'm giving him a 6. I feel like he did miss some important shots in the first quarter, I believe. But I feel like if this the worst we can get out of him each game, I think we should resign him. I mean, if we can if this can be his cap at being bad, like I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to word it right, but
his floor. Yeah.
If he can give us this every night at his worst, and then we gonna be good.
5.
I mean, because if them shots follow, this game might be even blown out. But he plays some good defense.
Not capable of making those shots.
He has some good defense down the stretch, man. I give him a 6. Too.
I'm giving Dre tonight. I'm giving Dre a 7 tonight. I don't really care about his 3-point shooting. I don't care about that. We got enough 3-point shooting. What I did enjoy Hunter actually going to the basket. I want him to double those attempts going into the basket because they can lead to free throw attempts. since he's not known for going to the basket, the refs they're not really messing with him right now as far as getting contact and going to the line. And I like that out of Dre. Dre is 6'8". I mean, I'll take that all day. I mean, he was 5 for 14 from the field, but I mean, I take all misses. Misses is when you're attacking the paint and you're missing right there. You know, I don't really get upset about that because as we all know, sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. But I did enjoy the effort of him trying to get into the lane because besides Trey and sometimes Bogey, we don't have nobody else who want to attack the basket. We don't have no slashers. So
you can't miss the layups.
Yep.
Say again.
But I mean, if the layups.
But your boy Kevin Huerter and your boy Kevin Huerter got cooked by Garland. So I don't understand what we talking about.
I mean, everyone. Like
no, ain't no everyone because Delon Wright didn't get cooked by because he didn't get cooked by Garland.
Everyone except Delon Wright got cooked by Garland. Trey
Kevin Huerter was the primary defender in the first half on Garland, and he got cooked.
Well, whose fault is that?
It's his fault because he can't play man-on-man defense. But anyway,
that already.
We signed him as a shooter.
But anyway,
Splash Brothers.
Hey, just like y'all got y'all player ratings, I got mine, baby. That's why I say, hey, yours is yours, mine is mine. You feel me? But like you said, we can agree to disagree, pimp.
Yeah.
You feel me? But who cares? Because we won the game. That's all that mattered at the end of the day. Okay, let's talk. Well, I mean, do we really got to do this guy? Trey Young, man. 40 minutes, 38 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, 13 for 25 from the field, 4 for 11 from 3, 8 for 9 from free throw. I mean, from the free throw line, 1 block, 4 turnovers. He was a +4. He only had 1 foul. I'm giving Trey Young a 10. I mean, I ain't really got to go into it. I mean, the dude had 6 points at halftime. Ended up with 38. I mean, that tells me everything I need to know.
6 points and 4 turnovers to turn over none at all in the second half.
Yeah. I'm giving him a 10. What you got on them, JR? What you got on Trey?
He gets 10 from me. I mean, I thought he was selling us out in the first half, but I mean, the second half was just legendary, man. I mean,
you thought he was point shaving, huh?
I thought he was selling us out, man. Straight up, man. I mean, that man, he had like a legendary second half. When this young dude is just locked in, man. When he locked in, he just turned into a straight up robot. I mean, he did his thing. He got locked in, man. Give him a 10.
Okay.
Talk to me, Gerald. Trey Young.
Straight creative player.
That's a 10, right? I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Good.
We can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, my bad. I had it muted. But, I mean, Trey, he get a 9 from me. I can't get that first quarter out of my head. That kind of set us up to where we had to kind of walk them down. You know, I can understand him shooting back. You know, shots either gonna fall or they not. But those turnovers, that part I can't really get out my head.
We've seen worse.
Yeah, we've seen worse.
No,
man.
I had that.
Hey,
but,
remember that? You remember that Pelicans game?
Hey man, I just chalked that
That's
up
true.
as he just had to settle down, man. I mean, you got Cleveland fans going crazy. You got Cleveland on fire early. It was just, and I put it in the group chat, man. You just got to settle down, bro. Get into the game.
No,
I mean, bro, that second half was legendary, dog.
That's you know, that's gonna go down in his legacy. But you know, I still can't get that first quarter out of my head. You know, there was some instances, him and Huerter, when them two was on the floor in the first half, we was 3-on-5.
Nah, for real.
Y'all know how I am about that.
Oh yeah.
We just not a good defensive team with both of them playing the same time.
No, it ain't that. It's off the effort. They was lazy with the pick and roll.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's like they were scared of contact.
But they've been sorry the whole year on the defense.
That's true. But I'm about effort. Yeah, don't make it acceptable. I'm about effort. You know, it ain't about necessarily your ability on the defensive end. You know, everybody ain't gonna have no quick twitch reflexes like Delon Wright or whatnot. But you got to show some effort. When you just let the guy turn the corner with no resistance, I can't bail you out on that. But he got
Hey man,
9.
you see that play? You see that play when Trey just left his man and his man got the alley-oop?
What?
He
Boy,
just left.
I was cussing my phone
Hey, he
out, bro.
just
I swear to
left
God.
him, man. Hey,
Man,
look.
these folk pulling
Hey,
up
look.
the
When he
beat,
threw the
trying to get
alley-oop
out.
and the dude dunked it, right? Trey turned around, put his hands up like, "Hey, what's
Right,
going on?" I'm
like-
like, "Bro, that's
like it
your
wasn't on
man.
you.
What you
Are
talking
you
about?"
talking about when him and Hunter was arguing?
Yes, he took off the Hunter man for what though?
No,
And-
that no,
and if
no,
you
no,
gonna
no.
do that, if
On
you
the
gonna do
no,
that, you need to
that was
talk.
Hunter's fault. That was Hunter's fault. That wasn't Trey's fault. Because
But
Hunter
at least
told
communicate.
Trey to go get that guy, and he thought Trey wasn't going to go get him, so he ran to him
We
himself.
ball
But
watching.
Trey actually did what he asked him to do, and that's why both of them had went to him, and then that's what led to that. I seen it on the replay.
Hey,
Yeah, you're right.
I
he
just
did
thought that
point.
was
He
so
did
funny,
point.
man. I was just like, that is hilarious. Talk to me, analyst. What you got on Trey Young tonight?
Man, 10 tonight. I mean, yeah, first quarter bad, but I just when you come back for your team, when you come back for your team like that, I mean, there's just nothing that I can, say about that. That's what stars do. I can't talk too much because man, it's hard to talk with these retainers in my mouth. But yeah,
Take your retainers out, bro.
I thought that's what
Bro,
you did earlier.
Take the retainers out. Why you got them in? I only put my retainers in when I'm sleeping, bro.
well, I just got them today, so they say I wear them for a month first, and then I can
Do
take
what you
them
please.
afterwards.
Hey, don't be trying to eat.
Yeah,
Don't
you
be
gotta
trying
get
to
used to
eat.
it.
Don't try to eat with them. Go ahead, finish your thought, man.
Oh, but yeah, I mean a 10, and I even saw him on some plays active on the defensive end. So I mean a 10 for me.
Talk to me, DJ. What you got on Trey tonight, my guy?
Man, give him a 10. He knows when to turn it on when we need it. And that's what playoff basketball is all about, being able to go to when you need a basket, you need somebody you need to go to. You need that go-to guy. And Trey Young is that for us, and he give us everything we need when we need it. So, I mean, him going up to Cleveland, just like I said, with all our history, dealing with LeBron and, man, dude, it feels so good to put them out.
Hell yeah.
Hey, 10 for me.
Talk to me, Trey. What you got on Trey Young?
Yeah, Trey get a 10 for me, man. Like the first half, I really think he was just, I don't know, I can't even explain what he was doing the first half. He threw up a lot of crazy shots. Excuse me. About 3 of them, 4 turnovers was just off of bad reads. But he flipped the switch, man. It's to be responsible for 42 points in a half. It's a lot, man. He closed the game out, man. 10.
JR, what you got on Trey Young, player?
Nah, I covered him, bro.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Yep.
Oh, I'm tripping tonight.
Yeah, you get another 10 though. You get another 10.
And I ain't even on Mars tonight, but I'm tripping, man. All right, our last one. Since I got you up, JR, talk to me about Nate McMillan and the coaching staff.
It's the Kool-Aid.
Oh,
I
want to give him. I'm gonna give him a 9. I'm giving him a 9. I'm gonna pop it off with a 9. I'm gonna let y'all break it down though, man. I want to give him a 9.
All right. Talk to me, Gerald. Let's go to our coach right here, Gerald. What you got on Coach Nate and the staff tonight?
He's like 48.
No, I'm gonna give him a 9. You know, the way, his adjustments, he adjusted. We got punched in the mouth. Tonight he wasn't scared to put somebody else in when somebody else was fucking up.
Oh, he snatched them out.
He did put. I was kind of holding my breath because he put Huerter in. I ain't want to see Huerter the rest of the game. Now I would have put me. Now if I would have took Delon Wright out of the game, I would have put Hunter on Garland. But I mean, we won the game, so I can't really second guess it because what he did worked. So I give him a 9.
Talk to me, Trey. What you got on Coach Nate?
Coach Nate get a 10 for me, man. He showed a little emotion. Emotional. He showed a little emotions, man. I like the way he seemed like he was going to bat for the team, man. Especially on a lot of them bad calls. It was a perfect challenge he did. It was kind of early, but it was perfect timing. It gave us the momentum back. Yeah, he get a 10 for me, and he stuck with his adjustments. He didn't second guess himself. You know what I'm saying, or leave somebody in too long.
That's a good point.
What I'm
Yep.
Yep. Talk to me, DJ. What you got on Coach Nate and the staff tonight?
All right, now everybody know I'm real critical of Nate.
That's Fire Nate right here. Fire Nate.
But I give him a 9 tonight, and mainly because just following Nate over these past 2 years, he coaches better when he had injuries. I hate to say it, but when Capela went out, he made some adjustments, and I would give him a 10, but he put Huerter and Hunter back in the game. So I mean, hey, it's and one key thing in that first half when Cleveland went on that run, he didn't panic. He just kept kept everybody steady, and so hey, he get a 9 for me.
Talk to me, analyst. What you got on Coach Nate?
Yeah. Look, I give him a 9. I give him a 9. I think that overall, I finally saw him. I like the way he kept the guys under control. Because you're away. You're on the road. It's win or go home. The crowd was pretty loud, and your team was getting demolished, and you kept the guys calm. You stayed with it. You kept believing in your guys. And listen, the adjustments in the second half to defend the three, to defend the pick and roll. He put the right guys in to do it. He had a good mixture of Trey and Delon in the game. And then you had threats out there like Bogey and Gallo. I thought that he had the right. I thought he had the right guys out there.
Combinations.
And I was even though it was for Huerter, I was like, why are you taking Delon out? And then I did take rest into consideration, but I was like, man, I said he's our defense right now. But hey man, I can get that still out my head, but bro, overall, Nate gets a 9.
Still, bro.
Hey, you get everybody.
I'm giving Nate a 10 tonight.
10?
Well, you gotta elaborate.
A 10, bro.
You really hard on him,
bro.
I need to know why.
Nate get a 10 tonight. He made adjustments. Okay. He
Right.
he called timeouts when needed. He did
He's been doing good with that lately, though.
One point we was up 8. They cut the lead to like 5. He didn't waste no time. He had a timeout.
6. First shot they made, he cut it off.
He challenged the foul on Okongwu. Usually he'll wait and save them challenges to the fourth quarter, but he saw it. He didn't waste no time. Got the challenge in, won the challenge. And I gotta piggyback on what DJ said, bro. Yo, starting center go out, and I mean, he put it. He was moving people in, moving people out. He coached this game, bro. He coached this, and I think that and I always talk shit about Nate about that Zen shit he does, but I think that Zen shit, he's so calm, probably played a big part into it tonight, considering you probably got the players kind of hype, listening to the fans, the crowd, and Nate just like, hey, we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna relax, we're gonna take their best shot, then we're gonna start chipping away. I mean, I think this is probably Nate's best coach game of the season so far. But he get a 10 from me, man. I mean, excuse me. My bad. I'm sorry. He get a 9. I'm sorry. -1 for putting Kevin Huerter back in the game.
Lord Jesus.
That could have I almost forgot. And I'm gonna say it like this, because really that could have cost us the game right there, bro. Because they went straight after Kevin Huerter when he came back in that game with 3 minutes. And I'm sitting here and I really don't talk bad about Nate, but I'm in them in-game chat saying I'm calling him all type of dummies, What are you doing? And it was to a point in them last 3 minutes, I was just begging Kevin Huerter just to hold on. But like, bro, just hold on, man.
It still saved his bacon, man.
Well, I mean, we was gonna win the game anyway, bro. We was winning anyway. The steal just sealed it. But I mean,
what do y'all think?
It saved us a couple gray hairs.
Yeah. All right. So, hey guys, we got about 20 minutes left. I'm gonna open up the floor with this question right here. How do you like our chances against Miami if Clint Capela can't go? Who want to go first on this one? Who got some? Go ahead, Trey.
I go first.
Go ahead.
Not just being big headed. I'm gonna keep it short because I know you're gonna say it. Not being big headed about my Hawks, man. I feel like
30 seconds straight. 30 seconds straight.
Got you. I got you. You can't take away from a second though. I feel like we got it, man. I feel like it's gonna take. It might take a game 7, but I think we can definitely do it. Like we say, he coached better with an injured team. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? We might get at least one of them back. Hopefully, Collins can come back. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a good shot. I ain't gonna completely count us out.
Anybody else got thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, when you look at tonight of our rotation, when Clint went out the game, it was basically Okongwu, Gallo, and who else? And Dean. So
he didn't even play that many minutes.
That ain't gonna work against Miami because what they're gonna do is you're gonna have Double O. He's gonna probably be starting, and they're just gonna attack him. And Double O, he really isn't good at staying under control and playing defense without fouling. So then you got to put Ding in the game. And
Ding.
Whatever. Hey, look, man. You gotta look at it because their guards are way quicker. I mean, you got Lowry, you got Hero coming in. They're attacking, and they gonna attack our bigs. So, I mean, I don't like it, but I mean, when you have Trey Young, I mean, anything can happen. So, I hopefully, we can weather the storm. I really don't like our chances without Collins and Capela, but I mean just like I said, anything can happen with Trey Young.
Who got thoughts? Who got thoughts on that question?
I like our chances, man. I think we can. I know it just wasn't the question, but I think we can win again in 6 against Miami. You heard it here first. I mean,
without Capela.
Yeah, I think Dang. I know he ain't nothing.
Ding.
Dang, with Dang, I know he ain't really nothing to talk about, but the floor spacing aspect of having him on the floor, I mean, I think it might play a big deal in the series because I mean, this ain't nothing you can game.
What about the defensive side?
He's a big body in the paint, though.
He's not a big body, bro.
I think in this series, Miami don't have.
He about 100 pounds, man.
I mean, they got out of value, but he's not really a dominant big man. They ain't really got no. He ain't like we're going up against a Joel Embiid or like a real powerful big man. So everybody really like undersized. So I don't think they're gonna dominate how you think. I mean,
bro, they got a 7'2" center, dog, coming off the bench behind Bam.
That dude, yeah.
I mean, he ain't nobody.
Okay, go watch when we played them last time and see what that 7'2" center was doing.
But
hold on. Was Clint Capela playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
So you really think
that young guy.
So you really think? Let me tell you something, man.
Saying Clint Capela ain't that big of a. I'm saying he kind of overrated, man. That's another conversation for me.
No, you need Clint Capela. We need, man. In my opinion, we need his length. And then because this was gonna happen, man. If say Clint Capela can't play game 1, this is what I think is gonna happen. They're gonna go straight to Bam, and I guarantee you, I could remember Bam is an all-star in the NBA. I guarantee you, Okongwu gonna be out of that game. Okongwu not playing 25 minutes. He gonna be in so much foul trouble.
That's not because of offense though, bro. Bam is a defender as well, so it's
No.
like he an all-star because of half of it because of his defense. How he able to switch from
Bro, Bam can score from 15 feet, bro. He can face up and shoot the ball.
But he ain't automatic.
He ain't no
like,
guarantee.
he ain't
shot,
nobody.
though.
He ain't even better than Gallinari on offense.
Bro, I'm not
he's better
saying
than John.
I'm not saying he's the best. What I'm telling you is he is better than Okongwu in the paint. And guess what? He's an all-star. So that means he's going to get calls that, guess what? That a Jared Allen is not going to get. So, and that's what I'm saying. If Okongwu, and I think DJ just said it, if Okongwu got to start, what would be the plan B if he get in foul trouble?
Yes, facts.
Dane can't go down there and guard him.
You don't need nobody to guard him.
But
It ain't like he's on average 30.
Seven.
Yeah, he
What?
nobody. Bam, why you gonna kill you
Hawks
with
and 7,
points?
man.
He gonna kill you with points though, man.
Wait,
yeah.
what's Bam's stats for the year?
Hawks
Probably,
and 7.
they probably similar to John Collins.
no,
They
Yeah.
is.
no.
He averaging like 18, 19
How many points
a
he have?
game. He ain't averaging no more than 19 points a game.
What you mean no more than
Hawks and
19?
7. Hawks and 7.
19 is good if you're a big.
Yeah, you said that like that's garbage.
I mean,
Y'all talking like he's a 20, 25 point.
Yeah, he ain't
scorer.
nobody gonna kill. He ain't nobody.
He ain't gonna kill you like that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna kill you like that. He ain't gonna kill you.
Man, Hawks and
Listen.
7. I'm gonna keep saying.
Y'all really think? Hold up, y'all really think Gorgie Dane could guard Bam Adebayo?
Not
Man,
Are we being for
took-
real right
Bam
now? Are
don't
we-
really
are we-
took Boston-
Wait, I just want to know:
took
are we
Boston to
serious
7,
right now?
But-
I just need to know that.
Bam
We
is
took
y'all-
Boston to 7 with Petulia starting.
So
That's
y'all-
all I got to say.
Bam may
We
flat.
took
the
Boston
the
to
ground,
7
man.
with Petulia starting.
But here's one thing y'all are missing. You know, it ain't about, you know, him guarding Bam. You know, it's about, you know, our perimeter play, our perimeter defense when their guards break our guards down, and now Okongwu has to come up and try to defend the basket.
That's a different argument.
And see that combining those two, that's what I'm kind of talking about with him drawing fouls, and then we have to go to Dean, you know. So that's what I'm talking
But
about.
Ding Ding,
But-
man.
No, all right, let me
Where he get his
respond.
green light from though, man? Where he get his
Let me
green light?
respond to that.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Go ahead, Gerald. You want to respond?
Oh, yeah. So what he just said and what you were saying was two separate things. Demond, the way I took it, what you said was, can he guard him straight up?
He can't.
You talking about Dane? Can't guard Bam?
He can't.
Or
Okongwu can.
Okongwu.
No,
Okongwu
Okongwu
can.
will be. If the perimeter play is okay, then Okongwu ain't gonna have to worry about foul trouble because Bam's not. He gets most of his points off energy points,
Yeah.
Who
like
does?
lobs,
Harold.
putbacks,
Harold.
you know, stuff like that.
Hustle.
All right, man. Okay,
hustling.
okay,
They don't
okay,
run.
man.
They don't run
Okay.
those sets. They don't run those sets for him
Okay,
or whatnot.
Okay.
They might start.
And to tell you the truth, Miami is easier to guard on the pick and roll because when they run the pick and roll, they run it to shoot threes. They don't run it to get to the basket.
Let me tell you Bam Adebayo stats for this season. He averaged 19 points, 10 rebounds. 19.1. He averaged 19.1. He had 10.
Oh, wow.
He averaged 10 rebounds, so he averaged a double-double. He averaged 3 assists, almost 4 assists per game. So
It's like you asking us to stop John Collins.
But
no, I'm not. No, because John Collins don't play in the paint. He don't play in the paint.
Like that.
No, I
It
said
ain't
you
even
asking
close.
us to stop John Collins. I'm not talking about defense.
Yeah, basically it.
Well,
no, I'm not asking
John
you to
Collins
stop
with a
John
better
Collins
post
because
game.
John Collins plays a totally different type of game. John
Yeah, I was
Collins
about to say better post
can
game.
score. He can shoot from all levels of the floor. Bam don't shoot the three like Collins
So that
does.
make him easier to guard.
So you don't. No, what I'm telling you is we don't have to. Without Clint Capela, you don't have enough personnel to guard him because
You
what
don't
do we
need,
know?
you
For
don't need to
48
put that
minutes?
many
Is that
people
what you're saying?
on them.
Okay, hey,
Is you saying
okay,
for
all
48
right, all
minutes?
right. I'm
Listen.
just saying. We three. They 1-3. We 1-3 against the Miami Heat this year. I'm just saying.
We,
I'm just saying.
That's because
Man,
we
I'm just
tricked the
saying.
games
game
were
off.
close.
we
Look, the
played.
biggest difference I see is from this team and that team is that these Atlanta Hawks now they got action for that double team they sent in, man. Like we responding to that now. Like during the whole season, any team blitz us, we done. But the way I seen the Hawks handle the double team throughout the past couple games, Miami
You
might
gotta
be
remember,
scared.
but Miami don't have to blitz Trey Young because they
need
got
Dennis
better
out there.
defenders.
Yeah, they do.
They got
blitz
way.
every
They
game.
have.
I'll-
They
Yeah,
have
they
way,
do.
They
I'll
don't
put it-
have to. They don't
They
have
blitz them
to.
every game,
Yeah,
every
they
time we
blitz-
They
play.
blitz
stop-
them every game. Everybody.
What
has
I'm
how they
saying
stop 'em,
is,
bro.
and you know what? And we lost 3 of them. But my point is this: they don't have to. They do, but they don't have to. They have better wing defenders.
I wouldn't even say
So
they have.
they could run, bro. They gonna have Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ain't no wing defender.
They gonna have Jimmy
But, like,
Butler.
Jerry,
Okay.
he does
Jimmy
play
Butler, that's
defense.
Jimmy
Jimmy
is not finna guard Trey
Now
Young.
Jimmy official.
But-
That's for
Okay,
sure.
no,
all
Jimmy
right,
legit now.
man. You know
I'll
what?
give you
I'm not
Jimmy.
gonna say no. Don't need. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit here and wait for the games. I'm just gonna sit here and watch and see what happens.
So
How many analysts? How many points does Trey Young average against Miami?
Does it matter, bro? We 1-3 against them. That's not why we losing.
It's a different.
What I'm saying, though, like,
man,
they
and we
beat
in
him.
his,
I'm saying this,
his time of the
bro.
season. man.
Hold on, I got him. New York swept us during the regular season last year, and what happened?
Gentlemen, sweet
You said when?
regular
Last
season.
season.
What about this season?
I don't know what we did. What
I don't
New
care. I don't
York?
care.
It's
I don't care
irrelevant.
about. I don't care about last season.
No,
Last
we
season
use
don't
it.
matter.
What I'm
Using an
saying is
example.
during the regular season, you saying we lost 3 games in the regular season to Miami. Last season we
So you
lost all the games
you
against
tell-
New York into the
So you
playoffs.
telling me you comparing the Knicks to the number 1 seed in the Eastern
Oh
Conference.
my God, we're comparing the records.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you're not. You're
comparing-
comparing the teams, guy.
We're comparing the record. His question was, did we lose 4 games against? Did we get swept?
And
New
what I
York,
see-
New
bro.
York swept us because we couldn't stop Julius Randle
You're talking
during
about
the regular season.
And guess what? Julius Randle was a scrub this season, right? Yes or no?
Was he a scrub
That's
last
irrelevant to what I'm saying, Damon.
No, it is because you going back to last season. Use a team
season?
from
But
this
he's
year.
giving you.
Use
he's
a
giving
team.
you-
No, use a team
Oh my
that from
God,
this year.
Damon. Come on, bro.
I'm giving you a situation
bro.
where a team handled us
similar
during the regular
situation.
season, and then
So-
we figured it out during the playoffs. Miami is the best case
But what I'm-
scenario matchup for us
Okay,
in the
Gerald.
playoffs.
But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is this. What I'm saying is this.
Mhm.
Miami is a way better team than the Knicks this year and the Knicks last year.
I'm going off how we match up against them.
No. I'll
They-
ask you a simple question. Are the
Oh yeah,
Knicks
yeah, they are
the
better.
Heat
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
year
they are better.
a better team than the Knicks
Yes.
was last year?
yeah, they
Right?
are. Yeah,
This is what I'm saying, man. Okay. I know everybody is getting excited, but I just like to be a realistic fan. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Miami is a bunch of bums. Okay.
We're not-
Without Clint Capela, and you're gonna have no Clint Capela, you're gonna have no John Collins, right?
There's no guarantee.
Well, John-
I get what
There's no
you're saying
guarantee
about the
John
front
don't
court,
come
Damon. What I'm saying is that Miami's front court isn't that big. They're a better matchup. Now, if we had to play Milwaukee or if we had to play Embiid,
So
Yeah,
then
you
what
said
you saying?
If
What
we had
you,
to play Milwaukee, we get swept.
so their front
what you
court is not
saying-
big. Their front
So-
court is small,
they like how tall is Bam? 6'8", 6'9"?
6'9".
That's not
small.
big. What big is Milwaukee and Embiid.
And they have
Philly.
a 7-footer off the
Back
bench.
up.
That's a
He-
backup though.
He's good, man.
And that's why
He
I
not
said
gonna-
He tried to
Bro,
make himself right, man.
no,
That's all
y'all
it
not
is.
listening, man. Y'all not listening.
I'll
That's
say
why I
this.
said. That's why I said. See, y'all not listening. I said go back and watch the games we played against Miami this year, and tell me how did that 7-footer do against us in all 4 games? Go back and look. If you can't tell me, if
He
you
wasn't
ain't,
all that effective.
if
We tricked off 2 of them.
but that's why I'm asking you to go back and look at the games. See, y'all wasn't paying
Okay.
attention to that. Why do you think I'm
You
always
said-
screaming? Why you
You
think
said
I'm always?
Capela was playing.
Why do you think I'm always screaming? Why you think I'm always screaming for a bigger, a backup 7-footer? Why you think I always scream for that? But you know what?
We
Y'all
not
gotta
going.
go,
The
man.
rebounding battle ain't gonna be an issue this series because we the same size
Yeah.
with all the key players.
I'll put it this way. With us in this series, I'm with or without Clint.
The question is without Clint, not with him, without him.
So
until we find out how long he can play. Or not.
Well,
I'm trying to get the whole question out so he don't go off track.
Yeah. So without Clint, I definitely see an issue in the paint, but I don't think it's going to be a major factor. I think that we can actually play them almost similar to the way we played tonight. We don't, we kind of almost to a certain extent surrender the paint, guard the perimeter. They have a lot of shooters. They got Victor, they got Strus, they got Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. They got almost everyone can pretty much hit the three. And like Gerald was saying, the way they run their screen pick and roll is more for threes. If we defend the perimeter well, Miami's going to have an extremely tough time against us. And to be honest with you, now, again, we may get killed in the paint, but if you force Miami to run their offense through Bam Adebayo, you're doing something really good, and you're in a great position to win that game or that series until they make adjustments.
All right, just so you know, on that one, analyst, the last game we played Miami was April the 8th, I think. Yeah, April the 8th. Yeah, we lost 109-113. Bam Adebayo was the leading scorer for the Heat, 24 and 6 and 4. Let me go look.
We tricked the game off.
But hey, you want to
how
say
did he shoot?
Okay, cool. Let me go look at the other games we played Miami. I'm just letting y'all know what's finna happen. Okay. Let's see. So that was the April game. Let me find the other ones.
In the playoffs, the games slow down. Man. It ain't a whole. The games are totally different when when everything slow down.
It don't matter. They number one.
All I'm saying is,
I'm glad we got them and not Milwaukee or the 76ers.
Yeah.
I'd rather play the Sixers instead of Milwaukee.
I was gonna say
I don't want to play Milwaukee at all, but I'd rather play Miami than either of them two.
Exactly.
Because if it was Milwaukee, then
I'll be
flat.
If it's the 76ers, we get swept.
I don't.
We ain't gonna get swept against Philly. We probably losing 6 against Philly.
We beat Philly this year.
Gentleman's sweep at worst.
Without Clint, we probably would get swept against Philly.
That's what I'm saying. Without Clint,
yeah, you're right.
He already
even with Clint, Embiid was still giving us 30 and.
Wait, so y'all just said
he averaged 40 last.
Hold up, real quick, man. How we gonna with Clint? Did somebody say with Clint we'll get swept by Philly?
No,
I said without Clint.
Oh. I thought you said with Clint.
I don't think he'll stop him.
I was like, we beat them with Clint.
Clint ain't stopping him. We just need somebody else to get beat up out there.
All right,
we need somebody else
homies.
To get beat up.
Y'all know what time it is. We're down to the last 10 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and start that roundabout and close it off. The other night, I cut it way too close. Just
that boy had 1 second.
A second close. Hey, it actually went at 2 hours, but it jumped back whenever you hit it.
So we'll start with Gerald. Gerald, what's your last words? Give me your last words on the game tonight, and give me a quick, 10 seconds of what you think of what's going to happen in the Miami series.
Miami, I think we'll win in 6. I'm happy about the game tonight. I'm happy they played defense. When everybody go tomorrow, I do want to do a tag about my tickets though. But let everybody else go.
All right, bet that. JR, last words about the game tonight and what you think, and quick words on the Miami series coming up.
Man, just thank God we won, man. I'm telling y'all, praying for him. And as far as the Miami, like I said, the first time I was like, the difference between this Hawks team and that team is that we respond to the blitz, and the double team better than I ever seen them do this season. I mean, throughout the past couple games. So we should be able to steal a lot of games from them. I mean, I got them at 6 as well. I appreciate it for having me on too, man.
Say that again. I didn't
appreciate
get
it for having me on, dog.
Oh yeah, that's automatic, pimp. You up here automatically. Talk to me, DJ. Final thoughts on the game and what you think about the Miami series coming up.
Piggyback on what my man just said. Thanks for having me on, man. And hey, this is one of the best wins of the season. We were down short our best two bigs, and we still pull out a must-win game. It's amazing. Trey Young is amazing, and I looked for Trey Young to have a good series against Miami, but the key is going to be rebounding. The key is going to be our bigs. Double O is going to earn his money next series. If he wants it, I mean, he got to produce. He going to be the starter. Okay.
Talk to me, Trey. Final thoughts on the game and what you think about this Miami series coming up.
Man, this game was a statement game, man. And it's a momentum game, so I love it. We're going in winning 2, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Hawks in 7, if not 6.
All right. Young analyst with no braces making his debut. Analyst Teeth making his debut on Hawks TV.
Hey.
He his teeth just got out of jail. Shout out, man. Hey, I feel you. Hey, I feel you, man. Because I'm 45. I just got my braces taken off last February, so I feel your analyst. I feel you.
Man, they feel so different, but man, listen, I do like our chances against Miami. I think that we are probably going to be one of the toughest matchups for them. I'm sure Miami is not excited to see us, but if we play the game and we play them the way we need to play them, defending the perimeter, taking away their first and second option, I can see us winning this series in 6 on our home court, and I can for sure see it happening, and that's with or without Clint Capela. But Woj did say that there was a lot of optimism that that it was not a
major
hyperextension in his knee.
So MRI on
I'll take us in 6. We went on our home floor.
All right, go ahead, plug your tickets, Gerald.
Yeah, man. I got the tickets secure, so if y'all want to go to any of the games in Miami or Atlanta, I got regular seats, I got flow seats, I also got luxury seats that include the food and liquor as well. So y'all just let me know.
Like
I need to get your info, my
Gerald could put you. Hey, Gerald could put you on the floor.
Or with Jesus.
Or with Jesus.
I want to be with Jesus, man.
Anywhere you want to see the game at, man. My final thoughts is, man, I agree with everybody, man. This was a freaking awesome win. Best win. This is probably the best win outside of our playoff run last year in the past 3 years, man. This was a big time win. A win or go home situation, down 14 on the road, crowd going crazy, and it was all hands on deck. We down 2 players, 2 starters at that. And the boys just came in and, with Trey Young, man, last year, a couple years ago, I was on Trey Young so hard, man. I used to call him Ashtray, man. But but man, listen, bro. Last year, he showed me. Last year, I started calling him a young legend when he won that Knicks series, man. And tonight, man, what I said in the second half, I was speaking to myself, man, the second half, and I was just like, man, this is a superstar doing superstar things. Slow first half, but man, the boy came through. I don't care what Skip Bayless say. I don't care how tall this dude is, man. This dude is this dude, bro, is the savior of Atlanta Hawks basketball, man. Like, this dude has single-handedly made us relevant on the court and just being able to get exposure as a Hawks fan. We're not used to seeing that, man. Like, we on TV, and I'm just excited. I got Hawks in 6. All dependent, bro. What? I don't never go against my team, dog. Ever. I don't know what you're on. What the
He ain't
hell?
Chris Kirshner. He ain't
Oh,
Kirshner.
No, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you something about me, man. The only time I talk bad about the Hawks is when I'm talking to other Hawk fans. Okay, I never talk bad about the Hawks, and you're not a Hawk fan. Hell no. Listen, I got Hawks in 6, man. This is my thing is I think we need to keep an eye on Tyler Hero, and we need to keep an eye on Victor Oladipo. Okay, you know Oladipo just came back. He probably been back maybe 60, 90 days playing.
Fresh legs.
Could be an X factor. Remember, this dude was a former number 2 overall pick, so the dude know how to hoop. You know what I'm saying? He know how to hoop. I think that's gonna be an X factor. I'm gonna piggyback off DJ real quick. The rebounding, I think it might be a problem depending on how healthy Capela is. You know what I'm saying? How healthy he is. We really need him this series. Like I said, even if we get killed on the boards, at least being able to have somebody in there to challenge the boards, maybe get a couple knockoffs. You know what I'm saying? But I got Hawks in 6. You know what I'm saying? I think we could beat anybody besides the Bucks. I'm scared of the Bucks right now, but you never know.
We can beat them too.
Yeah. We said that
we
said that last year too, and they put that spanking on us. But hey, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to all my guests. I appreciate y'all coming up here, man. Spending 2 hours with your homie. I really appreciate that, man. And you know, onward. I'm glad this is not our last post game live. I was thinking about that too. Like, damn, this is gonna be the last one. Now we gotta talk draft and all that bullshit. And we know it don't matter who we draft, they're not gonna play anyway. So you can't even get excited about that. But we up out of here. Hey, is Jalen Johnson? He on the playoff roster, ain't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
He gonna get some minutes.
Interesting.
Especially if Capela not in there.
Interesting.
Hey, give me Jalen Johnson instead of Ding, man.
Ding.
I ain't gonna lie.
Jalen Johnson in 5 minutes, man, instead of Ding.
I'm with you.
Jalen still don't seem like he ready.
He be in the wrong
when
spot.
you put him in garbage time, he still look lost sometimes. Still.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
did Ding look lost?
Ding ding.
Nah, he just shoot that bitch.
Ding was on point today, man. Real tough. He was on point, man. He messed us up.
All right, family. We about to sign out. I appreciate y'all.